Hello, welcome back to another modification review. Today we're looking at a unique unit that's only found in an 8th edition of the Orc rulebook. Now, they're called the KRIMSON KILLAZ, and they really have no lore for them at all. I couldn't find any outside of the little picture over in 8th edition. But they're very cool looking. I like their color palette, and we're going to watch them fight today. If you would like to download the modification, it is linked down below. They do have dual weapons rather than one great weapon like the other Black Orcs, and that's how you can differentiate them. But here they are. It's made by Zaskar70 on Steam Workshop. Again, they have a very clean palette. That red is really appealing to look at. It stands out quite a bit, too. What lore would you give them, right? Why are they called the KRIMSON KILLAZ? Why are they crimson? Spelled with a K. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people would come up with really cool backstories, though. If you do write one, I'm curious to read it. I do read the comments to let you know. But here they go right now. They're getting ready for a big battle. They have a 30 charge bonus, 40 melee attack, 30 melee defense, 70 morale, 101 HP, if you want to call it that, or a bonus HP of 101. And then if we keep on looking, we've got bonus versus infantry. And then we've got armor piercing, which is 10 more damage. And then we've got weapon damage of 35, and then a recruitment cost of 1200, and then an upkeep of 300. And that is what they have. Anyway, here we go. They're charging into battle for one epic fight. If I remember right, it was actually a very close fight. I made sure to turn off every other mod. That way, you know, we're not changing or altering results here, because we don't need to. I did keep a few in reserve. Yeah, one thing I make sure to do if I bring in a shaman, I use here we go, then after it runs out, I use Wah. That way I have over a minute of a plus melee attack to all of my orc units, and that's really powerful too, if you do it like that. Now, I did use stand your ground, but that only adds melee defense and not the actual melee attack. That is why probably in the core we do pretty well. They have two giant choppas, and will one big choppa win, or will the giant choppa lose today? We'll find out. Ooh. Another arm gone. Come on, kill them too. You can do it. I believe in you. They're getting a few kills in. They do not attack quickly. Maybe that should be a thing. They hit for a little bit less, but they attack faster. They definitely need to attack a little bit faster. I mean, I'm watching them swing, but not quickly. That might be why the battle took a little bit longer. But again, I mean, they are a variant to the Black Orc, and that is variety, and I think it's very cool. That could change things up in a battle. I feel like the Black Orcs should have a lot more variety. They should have a sword and shield variant. They should have their two-handed variant, their dual-wielding variant, much like the Minotaurs, who have so much variety just by changing up their weaponry. That alone would be fantastic to have for a lot of higher-tier units like the Black Orcs. I mean, they should just have a two-handed weapon variant. They should have whatever they want. They're making it work out, though. I won't be talking during the entire battle. I usually do. Pretty chatty. But I'm going to let you guys enjoy the fight. Again, if you would like to download the modification, it is linked down below. Make sure that you give feedback to the mod author. It's always a good thing. Upvote his mod if you do like it. And all of that. Well, time for my customary wall. Usually I do a better job, but my mouth is pretty dry right now. Like Orc Desert. I used to make it more cartoony, but now I make it a little bit more guttural. That's right, man. I've had years to practice my wall. Been doing it for a while. Since like 2008 when I played Warhammer online. Had to do the wall, man. It's like a rule. Like if I ever tabletop a game where we're playing orcs in 40k, I mean, well, it's a hodgepodge a few rules together, but it's doable. I might give them like a plus chance on their die, or whatever, a plus on their die to hit if they ever do a wall prior to actually attacking. I like doing things like that. Encourages people to be extra nerdy. Hey man, when you're in a private tabletop room, look, you can do what you want. There's no shame in the game. I haven't played tabletop for a few months now. I've been way too busy for it. I do miss it a lot though. I've been GMing a tabletop called Only War, or for Only War. Play as a elite Imperial Guard group. We're actually a subset of a PDF group on a planet right now. That's currently like our offshoot campaign where we play as like more of a special force group. That is quite messed up in very many ways. I mean, they follow the law, they follow the religion, if you want to call it that, and they purge the heretical elements of society, and that can lead to a few terrible situations, and we're playing on that wing, so it's not really a commonly played wing, I think. And it's on the behest of like the planetary leaders, and there's going to be a lot of intrigue and plot there. They've been having to raid the manor of a nobleman who likes to collect, you know, esoteric books and things like that. Had one fellow actually use a flamethrower. I forget what it's called. It's like a one-shot flamethrower, and he ends up catching the chapel on fire. So they're having to like storm out of the chapel while fighting, you know, guards and things like that. There's smoke, and they're having to deal with that. There's like flames in the next room. So like, had they opened a door, there would have been some concussive power blasting them back. But they chose to use a crack grenade to blow it open. Just a bunch of crazy stuff. I can't remember all the details, but what I do, I give them some bonus XP if they write a journal entry from the point of view of their character. And a lot of them did that. And I did that way if we ever have to take a break, we could read them back and know where we were last at in terms of plot and narrative and all that. It really does help to keep notes like that. But yeah, eventually we'll probably try out some Warhammer Fantasy. I think the guys would like it a lot. I need to find some more people to play it though. Only because, I mean, time zones can be a pain. I play with people from all over the world. And, you know, between work and school and different time zones, I mean, that can be quite difficult. Otherwise, it wouldn't be so bad. Anyway, we're about to finish the battle here. If you look at it real quick, we won handily. Though it was pretty close. I mean, the Crimson Killaz are apparently a little bit better, but that could have been just due to me winning the core. I'm not too sure. But they are a little bit better. They did pretty well today. Not bad. And we have now won the battle. The battle is pretty much over. That is it. Let's go look at what we have going on. Do we have any MVPs today? 108 for you. That's a pretty large amount of kills for you. Not bad. Okay, well, anyway, check it out down below. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see more mod reviews, let me know down below and what mod that you would like for me to review. And that would be fantastic. If there is lore, I do talk about lore. And as always, until then...